Next up is a vintage Mr. Redlegs bobblehead. So without any further ado, let's unbox this thing and see how it looks. So here we go. This is what the bottle looks like on the front of the box. It's just an old school looking Mr. Redlegs bobblehead. It says Redlegs on the side. This side is a little bit about some ticket information for the Reds. The back has some information about vintage Mr. Redlegs. And then this side says perks of the MLB Ballpark app. And in the background, you can actually see behind the current mascot there is some silhouettes, I guess, of some vintage Reds bobbleheads, which is pretty cool. This bobblehead is actually, I want to say, if it's not a identical replica of a Mr. Redlegs vintage bobblehead that the Reds Hall of Fame gave away a couple years ago, it is awfully close to it. Not really sure why the Reds gave out a vintage Mr. Redlegs bobblehead. I know that's based on the players on this year's roster. They could have given out like Hunter Green or Nick Lodolo or something, but I guess they just weren't sure how they'd turn out this season, so I guess that's why they dipped into the mascot well with a vintage Mr. Redlegs bobblehead. So let me get him out of the box, and I'll show you what it looks like. It might be actually a little different from the one that the Reds Hall of Fame Museum gave out a couple years ago, but it does look pretty similar. Here it is. Looks really, really good. You can see the head bobbles really well. It's got that old school Reds uniform on, and then the classic mustache, the striped hat. The base is white. It's a white circle with Cincinnati in red letters with the Ultra Fiber sponsorship plaque on the top. The back, just plain white, and then red sleeves. Obviously, he's holding a baseball in his right hand. He's got the glove on his left hand. So very, very cool bobblehead. Looks very similar to the one the Reds Hall of Fame Museum gave out a couple years ago, but I'm pretty sure that one had a square base. I have to look in my cabinet. Pretty sure it has a square base, and I want to say the letters were black, so I guess you could consider this a variation of that. But yeah, that is all I have for you in this video. Just a vintage Mr. Redlegs bobblehead unboxing. So if you like this video, feel free to give a thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel, check out my website, cincyfanzone.blogspot.com, and give me a follow on Twitter, on Instagram. Links to both of those are in the description below. Do have a bunch more bobbleheads to unbox for you, so make sure you keep an eye out for those videos. They should be coming up week after week after week, so just stay tuned for those. And as always, guys, thanks for watching.